Before 11 o'clock, they were first-time comers in the room. And they waited and waited, and we waited and we waited, and we started late. And we missed so many of you. And we were supposed to have a business meeting last Sunday. We did not, because we didn't form a quorum. Today, I'm so happy that you are here. And I pray that you do me a favor. In doing me a favor, you'll be doing your service for the Lord. You know, there's a class that takes place in here called the Encouragers class. We have that somewhere? No. Encouragers class. And so, we usually move these things to our storage room and then bring them after they leave. And they usually leave at 10:30. So we have 10:30 to 11 to begin service. And guess what? These young people are always here before 9:30 because this class starts at 9:30. And sometimes they have to teach this class, and then they have to wait and wait and wait for us to start. I want to suggest that you ask God to help your clock so that you can be here 10:30. If you can't make it for Bible study at 9:30, you can be at 10:30 and set the room according to our tests, according to our service. And then at 11 o'clock, we start service. In most places, 5 minutes to 11, that's when the music goes. That's when we learn the songs. You know, during the praise and worship, we have difficulties getting to answer the song because that's the only time we ever get to sing those songs. It is my prayer that God will work in us this week and the weeks ahead to get our clocks set for being in God's house early. Nobody should take an offense to this, but everybody tries to be at work on time. Try to be in God's house on time also. Amen? Amen. I want to again thank all of you for the work that you do by telling others about the church. And sometimes your bulletin, some of you usually go and forget your bulletin. Take it with you. Take an extra one. Pass it on to a friend. Or leave it at the dining table at your job. People are looking for a place to go. People are waiting to be invited. And if each one will have to win one, it means that you actually have to do that personally. By handing this bulletin to somebody, by talking to somebody about your church. We talked to somebody about our church, and they came last week, and we were not there. Please, let God use you to advance His kingdom right here in this community where we are. He is in heaven. He's present with you in spirit. But He wants to use you to advance His kingdom wherever you are, because that's where it begins. Where you are is your Jerusalem. And then you'll be able to advance to Judea, to the uttermost part of the world. Somebody was referring to a structure that was damaged after the war, and this sculpture was standing there without hands. And he said, Jesus Christ has no hands, and he wants to use your hands to do his work. And you know, last Sunday what we did to those people that were involved in an accident, we're using Jesus' hand, because we didn't just go there and visit them and love, but we said this is something that the church has given, so you can buy bread. And that made a big difference. That's the reason why you give in there every time. And that's the kind of things that God requires us to do so that we can minister to others. Keep doing what you are doing, because the Lord is going to reward you. And when God rewards you, he rewards you 100-fold.